you to achieve that compassionate mind, you need to have gone through the suffering. So first you go through that feeling of, I'm broken, I'm hurt, I'm suffering. And then you understand, okay, not only I am suffering, but everybody else is also going through something, right? So you acknowledge that pain and you understand that with that pain, there's something I can do to remove it. And I can develop compassion, which is called the body mind, the bodhicitta mind, right? The mind to help all beings. I am here on this earth to help. So if you cannot help, at least don't hurt. Right? But we're here to help all beings. It doesn't matter what color hair they have, what skin color, what belief system. It doesn't matter. At the end, we're all going to die with nothing. We're not going to take anything. Yeah? So we're all the same. We're born naked and we're going to die naked. We're born with nothing. So what you cultivate within your heart, that's what you take. And this is at the beginning of the class that I told you, right? That's how my journey started. Realizing that, your car that you drive is not going to save you from death. The watch that you wear, the house that you live in, the husband that you have, all that is temporary. You're not going to take your husband to your grave. You're not going to take your children. You're not going to take your pretty dog. But you will take that love that you gave to others. Yeah? Be gentle, be kind, right? Because everybody's going through something. So if you acknowledge that, but first you need to feel it yourself. It has to come from you. So now that you have these tools, use them. Be kind, be loving, be a beacon of light. Because that's what you are. Yeah, and amazing people will come to your life. You will notice that. That's the first thing that you will notice. As these people are going to, then amazing people will come. So allow the goodness to come from any direction. You don't know how, you don't know where, you don't know when. Just be open to receive. Every day when you do your meditation, just be open to receive. Be an antenna to receive the goodness. Be open for the miracles of life. Every time that you wake up, say thank you that I'm alive. I have one more day to experience a miracle. And the miracle is that you are alive and you're here to help others. You don't know. Sometimes I kind of have fun to wake up and say, okay, what's in my day? Who am I going to meet? Who am I going to help? Yeah, grace. So I have fun. The other day we were driving and we saw two guys on the highway, walking with a gas thing, and they're big, black guys, big, And I stopped, and I thought I was with Chris, and it was with a friend of mine, my neighbor. And I thought, oh, these two are going to think I'm crazy waiting, And the guys come in, and they were huge, and Chris is in the middle, and they didn't fit in my car. And as soon as the guy says, thank you, madam, my neighbor turns around and he says, player, what are you doing here? So we were all the way in Phoenix. My neighbor lives here, and I stopped thinking it was a random stranger, and it was a friend of my neighbor.
Oh.
But if you would look at it, it was like, they would look scary, right?
Yeah.
They were big and different.
Yeah.
And they happen. So we're all friends. We just don't recognize the faces that we've met each other in previous lives. So we're all connected. So when you meet new people, greet them as your best friends. Love them. And recognize them. Even though we have different faces in this life. Right? That's what the Dalai Lama says. He says, I meet every stranger as it's my best friend because I cannot remember them, you know, with this new face. I haven't met them before. Right? So when the Dalai Lama meets you, he's like, how you've been, my friend? And you're like, oh my God. And you feel it, he means it, he believes it, right? So you feel embraced by his love. So feel that energy that we're all one, we're all connected, we're all going through this suffering, right? We're on earth here in samsara, this psychic system going through this. So everybody's going through something. Either pain in the body or family problems. Something is always going because we're here on earth. People, it's good. Yeah. Right? There's Amma, she's famous for hugging people. Mm-hmm. People just wait for hours just to get a hug from her. Right? So just hug people. Maybe you get people
There's something about the human touch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. Help, love. You know, don't separate. Yeah? Okay, go now and love your hubbies and your dogs and your girlfriends. I don't know.